Thank you from Crystal Computing. So we have an existing solution for smart action solution for anonymization, and there's already a video on YouTube to show how that process runs. This is an update to that to show how we can now turbocharge the execution of anonymization. So one of the feedback items we had from one of our large clients using the smart action was the amount of time it took to perform the overall anonymization, which was running into 3 or 4 days, because it kind of ran it as a single threaded process. So what we've looked at and changed on the solution is added, first of all, a record count on the anonymization result object. So you can see how many records will be in scope for anonymization, which will then help with the second new field that we've added, which is job number. And the idea of job number is we can then run a schedule for each job number, which will perform the anonymization for those object types. So in this case, the example here is our first loss object, which would have about 3,500 records. So that would be going a job on its own. And then the second job, job number 2, we would want to combine the next set of objects that would add up to about 3,500, and then would set up job number 3 and onwards. So basically we create as many jobs as we need to not exceed about 3,500 records each. What we found is the execution time is largely based on the number of records, not so much the number of fields on the object. Otherwise the setup process is the same. The configuration then to run the smart action is very similar, so we're still running the anonymization report that we have, which generates those smart action commands to do the anonymization. The only new feature we've added here is the job number. So we will create one scheduled job per job number and then execute them all at the same time. So in this case, I've set up job numbers 1 through 5, and they're all executing pretty much at the same time. Now the results of this are pretty dramatic. So on a system with 1.5 million records, running 5 concurrent batch jobs versus 1, we found it ran the overall time to execute the anonymization was about 4 times faster, which is significant. So, so it's well worth being able to effectively parallel run the anonymization process by using this new feature of basically running multiple parallel schedules. So that's all I wanted to do to kind of show the solution changes. If you have any interest in running the anonymization process, then drop me a line or give me a call, Ian Sankey at ccsl.uk.com. Thank you for your time.